He's still trying to get back on.
Something happened with the Wi-Fi. I should be back now.
Welcome back.
Are you back?
I think I'm back.
Okay.
Yay!
Turn over.
All right. So Stacy's been gnashing her teeth trying to figure out what happened. All right. So recordings in progress. So this will be the recordings will be in 2 pieces. All right. So here we go. I'm hiding your panel.
Oh,
All right. I hope everybody can see my screen. All right. So in Revelation 2:10, you can hear me now, yes? Oh, it's crunchy. I hear it. In Revelation 2:10, there's a river watering the garden that flowed from Eden, not just the garden, but all of Eden. And from there, it was separated into 4 headwaters. The name of the first was the Pishon. The name of the second was the Gihon. The name of the third was the Tigris. And the name of the fourth was the Euphrates. So the Euphrates is one of the rivers that bordered Eden. So he's releasing the angels from the remnants of Eden. Now, Eden was most likely destroyed during the Great Flood. The angels, though, represent now cut off access to the original glories of God. Man was not allowed back into Eden. They were to go out and fill the earth. So these original glories is the ones that God intended mankind to have on the old earth. Now, we don't know who these angels are, but we do know that their purpose is now to restore mankind back to the purity that they had before the fall. That's what's going on here. So these angels are the angels that were guarding Eden at the Euphrates. And now they are going to exact judgment on the remainder of mankind so that those that are left will be the ones who are pure enough to be restored to God.
What now?
So this is pretty cool.
Oh my goodness.
So now we move to the description of the army in verse 16. The number of the mounted troops was twice 10,000 times 10,000. I heard their number. The horses and riders I saw in my vision looked like this. Their breastplates were fiery red, dark blue, and yellow as sulfur. The heads of the horses resembled the heads of lions, and out of their mouths came fire, smoke, and sulfur. A third of mankind was killed by the 3 plagues of fire, smoke, and sulfur that came out of their mouths. The power of the horses was in their mouths and in their tails, for their tails were like snakes, having heads with which they inflict injury. So the number, twice times 10,000 times 10,000, that's 200 million. Literal? Most likely not. John wouldn't have been able to count them. He could have been told that number. I don't know. They may have been organized in a way that he was able to say, okay, that's 10,000 and that's 10,000 and there's 10,000 and 10. Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot. So the armor, though, it says that there are breastplates of fiery red, hyacinth blue, and sulfur yellow. So the armor most likely showing that this is an organized army. Okay. Now, as far as the number of them, to get the grasp of the sheer number of this army, both sides of the combatants in World War II was 70 million. This is 200 million. China once boasted an army of 200 million, but that has been doubted by many. Just saber rattling. These are horses' heads that looked like lions' heads. Most likely the horses were armored as well. And this would be some of that armor that they put on the horses' heads, most likely. Out of their mouths, though, we've got fire and brimstone. Again, don't know if that's literal or if this is some sort of weapon. that these riders are using. And it could be that it's not even real horses. It could be some sort of tanks. We don't know. Not enough information. So these are weird, grotesque terms. And so this is definitely, regardless of what it actually is, this is a picture of horror and destruction. Is this a natural or a supernatural army? Is it an army of men or an army of demons? Or is it an army of angels that are exacting God's justice? We just don't know. It's an army that's led by these angels. But this army kills a third of remaining mankind. Again, why a third and why not all of them? Well, first of all, the third, that's the trumpet judgments, is all about thirds. The second thing, though, is God is a God of second chances. He's still offering people a way, a time, an opportunity to come to him for salvation. Verse 20, the rest of mankind who were not killed by these plagues still did not repent of the work of their hands. They did not stop worshiping demons and idols of stuff, gold, silver, bronze, stone, and wood, idols that cannot see or hear or walk, nor did they repent of their murders, their magic arts, their sexual immorality, or their thefts. So even through all of these trumpet judgments, we still have mankind that will not repent. So let's look at the tally. We've already reduced about half of the world's population by the rapture and the first four horsemen. Now we've lost more than a third, maybe half again, from the first six trumpets. Those who were on the sea, a third. Those who died of thirst because of no fresh water, a third. None died because of the scorpion locust demons, though.
They've been pain.
They're in pain. But now we've got a third of the people who died because of this angel army. The estimate here is that out of the 8 billion that we have on the earth today, that less than 2 billion people remain on the entire earth at this time. So we've reduced the earth by about a quarter and now, or by 3/4, and this remaining quarter still won't repent.
Yes.
So that's a lot. So any questions about anything that I went over today? Because that is it.
Yes.
Okay, Gene said something, but I couldn't hear it. Broke up. I'm sorry.
We'll see you next week.
All right. So I've got this recorded. It'll be in
We'll
two.
be home.
So I will send a notice out with both of those recordings. Ed has a question. If you happen to be on a cruise ship when the ones in the sea are gone, okay, yeah, that would be tough, but it's only a third of those on the seas. So if you are someone who came to the Lord after the rapture, then you've got a 2/3 chance of surviving the trumpet judgment on the seas. But remember, the rapture already happened before all of this stuff, because God has promised that those who follow him will see no judgment. And of course, that'll be more clear when we get to those chapters at the end of Revelation. So that's all I have for today. And I hope y'all have a great day and a great week.
That's what.
And next week I will be on the road, right? No, we'll be getting off the ship, so I won't be able to teach a class next week. So I will see you the week after. Y'all have a great day.